Oh, hey guys! Wait a minute, Happy New Year to you! I got a lot in my load here. I got some books. I got Jesus books. I know y'all got books. Look at that one. Them little pages. That's the book. You got one of them, don't you? I got books about books and backpacks, carrying books and knowledge. Golly. Boys, Happy New Year! 2014. Can you believe it? Hey, look, I was kind of making a little light of having all the books, but man, if you'll give me just a second, I don't think we've gone too much farther from that. You see, I want you to take a look at this word here with me just for a second. See that word, knowledge? Now guys, don't get me wrong. Knowledge in of itself is great. But look at this word just for a second. You see, know, and it's kind of got ledge. It's in a different color. And what I think we as a body of Christ have done is that the more that we know, the more we push others over the ledge that may not think exactly like us in regards to Christ. I know this to be true because I used to be one that would push one over the ledge. And we're going, man, that's crazy. It's divisive. It doesn't bring unity. And I believe the world out there that had at one point checked the Christian box are saying, you guys are nuts, man. And here's what I mean. Think about this just for a second. Rewind 2013. And think about how much time we as men probably sat around tables in various places, including our worship barns, where we just dissected the Word. I mean, you know, we were going through it verse by verse by verse by verse, and we would draw out the Greek and the Hebrew, and we're trying to get applications, and we're pulling out concordances and just books upon books, and we're going, man, look at this. This is what this means. And I'm going, oh my gosh, okay, and I went, okay, that. But let's look at Jesus just for a second. He is the book. He's the living Word. And there were these guys that were following him. And man, I love these. They may have carried some kind of knapsack or something. And I love backpacks. See that? It's got zippers. But I believe their knapsack or their bag or whatever they carried in the times, it was for necessities. And yes, now gang, this is good. But listen. When Jesus sat and taught, He was teaching a way of life. That's His discipling. He was teaching as He was going. The disciples were around when He sat there and told the guys that had rocks in their hands about to throw them at the girl who had committed adultery. And one by one they heard rocks thump the ground. He was teaching. He was teaching a way of life. And so I'm just wondering for us, if we look back on it, how did we grow closer to Christ in 2013? Was it through knowledge of Him? Or was it through this? You see that word right there? Believe. You see the word embedded in it? Live. You see, I believe that we grow closer to Christ and we see His nature when we step out of ourselves and believe out the book, the living Word. So that's what I want us to do. We've got a mission, gang. It's coming. It's 2014. Here's the first part of the first mission. After you view this video, I want you to pray about who you can send this to help join us, to build our bench. We need bench strength, guys. There's tons of needs that have come across, and I've not sent them out to you. Because, see, number one is I do not want you to grow weary. And we have to have bench strength. And we've got one that's coming. So the first part of it, please, send this out to someone that you think may want to have their name added to our roster. Guys, you are making a difference in our community. Brad got through the winter. Remember that? And so we're looking at January, and we're not sure where that is, but this one that's coming up, it's kind of similar, but it's a different person. Let's do that. Believe God when He puts that person on you. Send it out. We're not responsible for the result of that. We're either yes or no. And if it's a yes, let's add them to our roster. And in 2014, let's continue to believe Him out. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I'm going to give this about a week, maybe not even that long. You keep sending them in, and then I'm going to send the next mission out. Love y'all.